Ever wonder why American streets are dominated by fast food restaurants? Why you sometimes feel like you're being stalked by this unsettling figure? The culprit is none other than Bill Clinton. Clinton's welfare reform acted like a funnel, moving people off the welfare rolls and onto the payroll of the fast food industry, which helped supersize it. Before we get into all that, we first need to take a look at the man behind the unsettling mask, Dennis Malamatinas, the CEO of Burger King in the 1990s, who linked up with Bill Clinton to help the fast food industry profit from Clinton's welfare reform. Malamatinas was one of 5 CEOs who participated in what was called the Welfare to Work program. Clinton famously kicked millions of poor people off of welfare. Of course, once they stopped receiving government aid, they needed jobs. But who would hire them? That's right, this guy. This guy. And all the other fast food CEOs whose businesses had already started to expand in the areas where many welfare residents lived. Here's Clinton signing the legislation surrounded by CEOs and new workers-to-be. This was incredibly convenient for fast food executives because the industry had a problem, a staffing problem. Fast food expansion relied on low-wage labor, and the industry was having a hard time attracting enough employees who were willing to work for super low pay in horrible conditions. The industry was either going to have to raise wages like a normal business facing this predicament, or a miracle was going to have to happen. Enter the Miracle Man, with his Personal Responsibility and Work Opportunity Reconciliation Act. Promising to end welfare as we know it, Clinton required welfare recipients to work after 2 years of receiving assistance and created a 5-year lifetime limit on receiving welfare. And what jobs were available on short notice to people living in cities, mostly without cars? I'll give you one guess. Fast food companies weren't just passive beneficiaries of this arrangement. Through the Welfare to Work program, the government actually paid some of these companies nearly the entire salary of each worker they hired off the welfare rolls. In other words, the administration used public money to help the fast food industry get out of having to raise wages for workers. And with that little issue out of the way, the industry was able to confidently invest in expansion, which is why your average US street looks like there's been a horrible explosion at the corporate logo factory. The average American fast food worker today makes $13 an hour, which is well below a living wage. What I am about to say may shock you, but it seems that these people made out better than these people.
Have it your way.
Now that's the way to do things, our way.
Have it your way.